Insert intro here. Go for it.
Yo.
Dude,
Left you hanging there. It was funny.
dude, what the heck?
It was great. I trolled you.
This is why we can't have nice things.
That's
Ladies and
right.
gentlemen, welcome to the Team GOWGO. The team Shut up. The Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. My co-host is a nut.
Yep.
I am wearing my Bullet Club shirt. I said
Aren't
that.
you fancy?
I said that because I'm still trying to figure out what to say. Okay, we are your hosts, Blitzball Champ and Hollywood Cinema.
That's right.
You are really just working it today. You're really working
Yep.
it today.
You know it.
Anyway, we got quite a show for you. We always have quite a show for you. And if I remember correctly, I believe this is the 40th episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast.
What? That's crazy.
Yep. Almost at 50.
You
Right.
know what I said.
So, we are making great progress.
Yeah, we are. And
So-
every time, Raw is the worst.
Yeah, well, that's been that way for like the past 5 or 6 months.
Yeah. I say
Um,
years.
Ouch. Let's be a little bit lenient. A little bit lenient.
No, how?
Just a little bit. You can give a little bit. You can let up a little bit.
No, I can't.
Sure you can. You're human. Yes, you can.
Nope.
So, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's get started with some. First of all, note the schedule change. 205 Live has now been moved to Wednesday nights. So apparently, the order of the programming is 205 Live, then NXT, and then the Mae Young Classic. So
Jam packed.
yeah, jam packed. That's a lot to take in. That's a lot to watch. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive into my favorite part first. Mae Young Classic recap.
Oh yeah.
So, the third set of first round matches took place, and I gotta say the results were interesting. The results are very interesting. Yeah. Actually, 2 of these I got wrong. Yeah. Starting off first, of course, making her return to the WWE, Caitlyn took on and defeated India's Kavita Devi.
Oh, Caitlyn.
Um,
Oh, Caitlyn.
yeah.
Good God.
I will say, with the match, she really didn't show any rust.
No.
And I was happy with that because I mean it's not like she's like never been in the ring or anything like
Former
that.
champion.
Yeah, former Divas champion. So I mean it really. I mean, seeing her now, I don't really see too much different.
She's a little bit better. She's a little bit smoother, but
You think so?
that's just She was a lot rougher back in the day. Sure, her even her scoop slams were a little bit like
Yeah. And of course, she used the spear as her finisher. I was thinking she was going to do a different finisher, but hey,
Nope.
she stuck with the spear and picked up the victory. Kavita Devi, to be honest with you, I really didn't feel like she got in as much offense as she did in the first Mae Young Classic.
No, but who did she face in the first one? I feel like she
Dakota Kai.
yeah, I feel like Caitlyn's a little more established than what Dakota Kai was at the time.
Yeah, that's true. I just feel like,
She's kind of legacy.
Yeah, but I feel like with Kavita Devi, because there's so much hype around her, especially with how many hits she's been getting on YouTube and just, the Indian community just really rising up, showing the support, and she's starting to, her stock is rising. I just feel like, you know, is she going to be featured more? Because I mean, that's 2 first-round losses now.
Yeah, I don't think she might not be ready, or they might not feel like they have anything for her at the moment. So she might still be training. Won't be surprised if she's still training.
That's kind of a bummer. Because I mean,
What are they gonna do with her?
I mean, they could always
Because
build
she's
her
going
up.
to NXT if she does anything.
Yeah, and they could build her up as another heel. I mean, well,
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
there's not really a spot for her at the moment. I don't think.
she's still doing live shows, I believe. So I mean, there's that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That means that they're not ready to do anything with her. That just means they're still not sold on her in ring stuff generally, unless it's like a rehab situation.
I see.
That's usually what that means. From watching that NXT behind the scenes thing, and just reports for other people about why they're doing live matches and haven't been on TV.
I see. I guess when you think about it, that sort of makes sense. And another thing I was thinking that NXT we got a nice handful of female heels. I mean, you got Shayna Baszler, you got
Yeah,
Aaliyah, you got Lacey Evans, you got Bianca Belair. Um, I mean, that's 4 right there.
got quite a few.
So that's a nice little handful.
Not
So
hurting.
yeah, exactly. So maybe one gets called up, maybe she gets replaced. Who knows? But I think I'm gonna agree with you. I think in just a sense that maybe she's just not ready yet.
Yeah, yeah. I believe that would be the case.
Yeah. Now this next match. So we know that before I talk about the next match, so we know that Caitlyn advances to the second round, and she's actually will go against the winner of the last match we'll talk about. The next match, which I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, this was actually my favorite match of the night. Tony Storm versus Jenny.
Yeah, that was
I'm
definitely the best one.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I was very impressed with Jenny. I don't know her, but wow, I was actually really surprised. They showed some of her clips from the Indies before the match, and just what she did in the match. Like honestly, I thought she was gonna get destroyed, but dude, she
Yeah,
held her own.
yeah, she did.
Like she had good offense. Just dude, that Japanese arm drag into the turnbuckle was I didn't see that coming,
Yeah,
and just she did a lot of good things, and I kind of hope she is signed. But I think they did mention that she was on the NXT
NXT
UK
UK. Yeah,
brand. So, but dude, I thought she did good.
she did really good. I was a little bit like, I don't know what this is going to be, but yeah, she was actually rather good.
Yeah, and really kind of gave Tony Storm a little bit of a run for her money. Of course, we knew Tony Storm was going to win, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was a good, not a bad match at all for a first round match with Tony Storm.
Yeah.
That was a good
They let
match.
her get some. It's definitely where they could be, like they could actually use her, like to be the foil to her.
Yeah, when she opened up and did that reversal flatliner into the turnbuckle, I was like, dang, okay,
Yeah,
she knows some stuff.
yeah, yeah. She's rather. I mean, she's from Progress, so I kind of expected her to be at least able to do what she needed to do, because Progress generally the wrestlers that come out of that are pretty, good.
Yeah, and like seeing the clips, I was just like, she was doing like suicide dives and like, head scissors and a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, okay, she
Oh
knows,
yeah,
she has some experience. Okay, but
definitely.
I definitely don't believe this will be the last that we see of Jenny.
Oh, definitely not.
but the crowd was just showered with Aussie chants, and everybody was behind Tony Storm, and just she did her thing, and yeah, it was a great match, my favorite match of the night. So but yeah, Tony Storm advances, and she will face the winner. Now, this I'm definitely looking forward to because she's going to face the winner of Rachel Evers versus Hiroyo Matsumoto. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for that matchup.
Yeah, should be really good.
This next one really surprised the mess out of me because I did not expect this to be the outcome. But Xia Li defeated Karen Q. I was very surprised at that. I honestly was thinking Karen Q was going to win, and then we were going to get Deonna Purrazzo versus Karen Q because they both were friends and they trained at the same school.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're pushing Xia Li.
Xia Li.
She's actually kind of gotten a little bit over with the crowd. She's, of course we know she's signed. She was in the first Mae Young Classic, and she's done quite a handful of the live events.
Yeah.
But I guess with her being, the first and only Chinese woman wrestler in the WWE, maybe this is something that they want to kind of build on and make unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, somebody that does a lot of strikes and everything, and then they even had the opening bowing, like, little bit of sparring sort of opening to their match, which was interesting, but the crowd got into it. Like the crowd got loud when they did that, and I was just like, wow, okay. Didn't really expect that, but hey, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it seemed that Karen Q got in a lot more offense, but at the same time, it was good to see Xia Li, get showcased and actually get the victory. Like, I was actually really surprised in the fact that, with Xia Li getting this victory just means that, okay, they're actually going to push Xia Li a little bit. So it's just one of those things where this match, definitely I was banking on Karen Q winning this, but with Xia Li winning, I can be happy with that. I can actually be happy with that. They're giving her a chance because she got eliminated in the first round of the Mae Young Classic last year. She lost to Mercedes Martinez in the first Mae Young Classic. So for her to bounce back and get a victory and actually get the crowd over on her shows that I think there's going to be a little bit of investment in Xia Li. I'm not going to say.
Do you think she signed? Oh no, not Xia Li. Yeah, she's signed.
Yeah, she's definitely signed. Karen Q, I don't know. I don't think she will be. I know she did a lot of work on Women of Honor, but I don't think her contract is up with Women of Honor. Because actually, I just recently found out with Ashley Rain, she actually signed with Women of Honor in ROH. So that's probably why she, was a first round loss.
Yeah.
So, but Karen Q, I don't know. I don't know. So, it's just one of those things where we'll just have to see what happens in these coming weeks. Because I know they usually, Mae Young Classic, I think does some dark matches, and they may be like YouTube exclusives or something like that.
There are going to be some like tag team matches, including people.
Yeah, so I'm sure that's going to happen.
And I believe those might actually be shown.
That would be great.
I feel like since they're going to have to wait until Evolution for the main one, I think because from the results I read, they happened the night of like the final, like semifinal things.
Oh, since there'll be
So, yeah,
less
so it's good.
matches. Okay.
Yeah, so they're definitely going to have like people teaming up to face other people just as spotlight as exhibitions, kind
That's
of fill the
good.
time.
Yeah, that's really good. So yeah, glad to hear that. So we know that Xia Li will move on and will actually face Deonna Purrazzo in the second round. Ooh. I just I
Deanna, all that.
Yeah, and only because she's the up and coming star. Not to look down on Xia Li, but I just
But
really
she's more of a rookie. She's not nearly as touted as no,
well,
no. It'd be
sh-
crazy.
she's more of a martial artist and not a wrestler.
That's what I'm
So
saying. And Deonna Purrazzo being signed to WWE was a big deal.
right, right.
Xia
So
Li was just like, oh, that's cool. Nobody knew
yeah,
because that was the thing. Like she's not a tested pro wrestler.
right. But I mean, who knows what they may do with her? Because I mean, she's lasted this long. I mean, ever since the first Mae Young Classic, and she's back in this one. So we'll just have to see what happens going forward.
Yeah.
And then the main event match, which was also really good. Mia Yim versus Allison Kay, where Mia Yim gets the victory with a top rope eat defeat.
Yeah. Bet you were happy.
Well, you remember I actually picked Allison Kay to upset because I don't
Yeah.
know what it was, but I picked her to upset. But yeah, Mia Yim got the victory. It was good. It was really good. It was it was funny to see Shelton Benjamin in attendance as well.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. He was in attendance. Tyler Breeze was in attendance.
Candice LeRae and
Mr.
Johnny
Johnny Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And Sonya Deville, which that is the first time I've ever seen her with her hair down.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty interesting. But it was a great match. But overall, my favorite match of the evening was Toni Storm versus Jenny. Definitely.
Yeah. Best one.
So we know that. So that means Mia Yim advances to the second round and will face Caitlyn.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough because
Power versus technical ability.
But do you continue to ride? Because is Caitlyn signed or is this just
I don't think she's signed. From all I know, she's not been signed.
And then again, I don't even know if Mia Yim is signed.
That's it. I was going to ask you. Do you know if Mia Yim is signed?
I can't. I don't think I've seen her anywhere else because she's no longer with Impact anymore.
Yeah. I don't know what she's doing.
And she wasn't doing anything with Women of Honor and ROH, so maybe Mia Yim is signed. Huh. Interesting. But, so with that in the books, that means we have one last set of first round matches, which we still have to see Tainara Conti versus Jessie Alaban. We still got to see Rachel Evers versus Hiroyo Matsumoto. We got to see Io Shirai versus Zaya Brookside. And Isla Dawn versus Nicole Matthews. So, that'll be next week. Okay, so anything else you have for Mae Young Classic?
No.
Okay. So, moving on. I was kind of hoping to see a end of the match interview with Xia Li. They did one for everyone else except Xia Li, but I guess maybe it's because of the language barrier.
That's what I would think.
But I figured they would have a translator, but I don't know if they have a Chinese translator. But
we would hope so.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. So the mixed match challenge started out. So, hey, that's a little loud. That's a little loud.
Oh, my bad. Hell in a Cell.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Um,
Where's
what was
my
I
own
gonna,
control?
what was I gonna say? Oh, so mixed match challenge. So one of the things that we saw was a slight change. So Braun Strowman is now teamed up with Ember Moon.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, yeah, because Alexa Bliss is injured.
Yes. So apparently she got injured in the Hell in a Cell match against Ronda Rousey.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Braun Strowman, Ember Moon got the first victory over Kevin Owens and Natalya, which saw an eclipse from off the shoulders of Braun Strowman. That was pretty neat. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about that match except that was a pretty neat finish.
Yeah, it was cool.
Um,
Nothing crazy.
and then the other match was Jimmy Uso and Naomi taking on AJ Styles and Charlotte Flair, which during the match, Charlotte Flair was twerking.
Yeah. It was weird.
I mean, I don't know, man. She's got a she's got a little
Oh boy.
she's got a little booty. She's got you know.
It ain't much of nothing, but I got you.
I mean, she got a little booty. She got a little booty.
Yes. Very little, yes.
But I just thought that was really funny. But I'm not surprised at the outcome of the match. I mean,
Kinda can't be.
yeah. But yeah, round robin style mixed match challenge that they're doing. So I mean, I guess maybe this will work out a little more, maybe, but I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I'm not really setting any high expectations.
Yeah, makes sense. Probably shouldn't.
That's all. Oh, another thing. They haven't even announced each team's charities, have they?
I thought they did when they first announced the teams.
I don't know. Not that I remember.
Yeah, I could have sworn they did.
Huh. I guess I may have to look back into that. That's all I have for that.
Yeah, it's not much else to talk about with that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Raw. Well. So, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns at Super Show.
Mm-hmm.
So
actually, no, that's not even at Super Show. That's at Crown Jewel.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Crown Jewel. I'm sorry,
Yes,
you're right.
we gotta wait hella long. We gotta wait 2 more fucking pay-per-views for that.
So in November 2nd. Yes, I see it now. In November 2nd in Saudi Arabia, WWE Crown Jewel. So that was announced. So we won't be able to see them settle that until November.
Yeah, so we're just gonna be wasting a bunch of time.
So that's an interesting lineup. So we got Super Show, then Evolution, then Crown Jewel.
Yep. So we're gonna have a lot of really shitty 6-man tags.
I mean, I'm still
main events for a while.
I'm still trying to keep a speck of hope that Evolution will be decent. But I mean, there's still a lot to be announced on the card, so that's why I'm just giving it. That's why I'm giving it a chance. But it was good to see Drew McIntyre get a singles victory over Dean Ambrose. I think that's the first match he's lost since his return. Chad Gable defeated Victor. I don't care. This whole Chad Gable Bobby Roode team just is freaking stupid. So for Super Showdown, we know now that not only will Shawn Michaels be in Triple H's corner, supposedly, but now Kane will be in the Undertaker's corner
Yeah.
for their match, their big final showdown.
Guess he's got nothing to do. He's got like nothing. Well, we already know some rumors about what's going to happen after that too.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I'll keep that in mind. Bailey won against Dana Brooke. That doesn't excite me like it used to.
No, it probably shouldn't.
And of course, Dolph Ziggler got his Intercontinental Championship rematch, but lost. Of course, the Authors of Pain had another tag team match. And so the Riot Squad, beats up on Ronda Rousey, even though, Ronda Rousey was having her way with them for a while, but then just the numbers game. And then the Bellas make the save.
Yeah, so we're just setting up to get to the other shit.
Pretty much.
We get an evolution.
But yeah. Yeah. Nia Jax made her return. Teamed up with Ember Moon, beat Alicia Fox and Mickie James. So Nia Jax is back in the mix. So, yay, I guess. Elias had a match with Bobby Lashley. Dude, I can't get excited about this stuff. I really can't.
Way. There's no way.
So, this whole Lio Rush, Bobby Lash. So is Lio Rush a heel or face now? Like,
no, see that's the part. It is okay. The whole manager stuff coming back is a little bit interesting, but I don't know to what end.
It's just weird. I mean, I get the whole cruiserweights can come on to Raw and everything like that, but like, this is just random. This is just random. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense to me. From Drake Maverick being the manager of Authors of Pain to Lio Rush being Bobby Lashley's manager, just it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense at all.
But, and feuding with Elias, I don't, yeah. Baron Corbin gives himself a Universal Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that didn't go so well for him. But
nope.
He's the general manager so he can do stupid crap like that.
Yeah, God, he's such a loser.
Yep. Poor Baron Corbin. Okay, I'm done with Raw. What about you?
It's garbage.
All right, SmackDown. So Rusev had a United States Championship match with Shinsuke Nakamura, although Shinsuke Nakamura was able to successfully defend the title. Mr. Aiden English turned on Mr. Rusev Day.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
It was weird.
It's strange because they just got back on the same page.
I mean, that's usually how this stuff goes, though. But yeah, it was odd in general.
So yeah, I guess that's going to be a feud for a while now. My friend, my Rusev Day friend, turned on me.
Rusev Day is dead. Well, the team of Rusev Day.
Yeah, pretty much. Another great match between AJ Styles and Andrade Cien Almas.
Of course.
He has a bright future on SmackDown if they book him
We
correctly.
hope, yeah. I was about to say, yeah. Let's not get too excited. Now they do.
Yeah. So, great match though. Really, really great match. Cesaro beat Kofi Kingston. I've always enjoyed Cesaro in singles matches.
Yeah, he's good. He's a great wrestler.
Indeed. So that was really good to see that. Um, the Miz TV segment I really did not care about.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. It's dumb. And the fact that now they're 2-0 against Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella just sickens me. But whatever.
Don't matter.
Asuka beats Billie Kay. Not surprised.
Not even a little bit.
But apparently, looks like Naomi and Asuka are going to be feuding with the Iconics for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting pairing of Asuka and Billie Kay. Or not Billie Kay, Naomi. And then Becky Lynch shows up and shows out.
Oh yeah.
Dang, she was just ruthless. No, you raised my hand. No, you put the belt around my waist.
You do it.
But I mean, it's crazy. Like, you think Charlotte was going to get the upper hand after attacking her, but then just Becky Lynch just reverses it and just dominates. And just the past couple of meetups, it's just been Becky Lynch dominating Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
And they are really, really riding this. Like, to the point where it's like Charlotte can't even get any momentum. It surprises me.
I mean, it's just that I mean, what? It's happened twice?
No.
Like, it's not even if even that.
No.
As far as like her just destroying her.
It's happened more than twice. It's
I
definitely happened.
I don't feel like that's the case, because we just saw her win the championship after Charlotte pinned her, and she won their second match after that.
No, but what
It's kind of 50-50 at this point.
But what I'm saying is, even at the point where Charlotte won the title, and she turned heel. Every time after that, it's either Becky Lynch attacks her, degrades her, and it's happened like a.
That's what they do, man. Okay. Think about what Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles has been so far.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Exact same thing.
I get what you're saying. It just seems like even after Becky Lynch has won the title, like, I would think that Charlotte would reestablish some sort of momentum, especially because she's going to get a rematch. Let's be real, she's going to get a rematch.
They're just trying to give her sympathy so she doesn't get booed.
I guess that's a good point. I guess.
You know she's going to get booed out of the gym if she just kind of goes back and does whatever.
Charlotte, you're saying, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, that's a fair point. But just, man, Becky Lynch is going in on her. Just,
I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. The fans love it. And honestly, she should stay this way for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be cool with it. Makes her look hotter, too.
Oh, boy.
My Irish crush.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much all I have with SmackDown. You want to add anything?
No, sir.
Okay. We've done the Mixed Match Challenge. 205 Live. So there was something interesting that I saw in 205 Live. The camera caught TJP slapping hands with a few kids.
Oh, that's weird.
As he came to the ring, I thought he was a heel, but yeah, if you look,
me too.
If you look quick, he actually does slap hands with two kids near the end of the ramp. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It's like, oh, usually if they do something like that as a heel, it's usually off camera. But hey,
They called him.
yeah, it's just little things like that that just catch my attention. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool, because I mean I know I experienced that, but of course it was a live show, so live show is like open season.
Yeah.
But TJP got a victory over Lince Dorado. It was a good match. Both showcased really well, and even just seeing TJP taunting at the end with that little I forgot that little like party shaker thing. I don't even know what it's called, but I just thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Um, so we only had two matches. It was that, and of course, Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak. Um, this was the rematch, championship, cruiserweight championship rematch, and of course, Cedric Alexander continues his winning ways. It was still another great match, and even had the Gulak locked in on him a few times. Like, I honestly I honestly thought that he might have come away with the win with the number of times he locked that submission on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna keep him going even up to Super Showdown where he'll defend against Buddy Murphy. But then that will also make me wonder if Buddy Murphy, if they'll book him to win.
That'll be interesting.
I mean, he'd be winning in his hometown of Melbourne, Australia, which is where Super Showdown is.
Yeah, they just don't usually let you win in your hometown.
Who was the last person they did
Generally.
that for? Was it Jinder Mahal, the last person they did that for? Where he won the
In Canada?
WWE Oh, I meant in India. Well, yeah, I mean he's
Canadian.
but for the audience of India, since he was the closest.
Did he win it at that?
I
thought he won it before it. Like right before it.
Okay, you're right. You're actually right.
Because he lost to Triple H at the thing.
That's right. That's
At
right.
that damn thing. He won it later, but yeah, he lost it. Triple H beat him cleanly.
That's right. You're absolutely right. Okay.
Weird.
And we know that for next week, Lio Rush and Noam Dar will face off, and a returning Mustafa Ali will face Hideo Itami. He's been cleared.
Nice.
So that'll be really good. And but yeah, Cedric Alexander still your cruiserweight champ.
Cruiserweight champion for now.
Alrighty. NXT. So NXT wasn't too big of a surprise. Got to see Jackson Riker's debut. Thought that was pretty neat. AKA Gunner back in Impact Wrestling.
Gunner.
I really think he'll fit great in NXT for a while. This and the whole Forgotten Sons stable sounds really interesting. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But
I'm curious if they're gonna do it.
But I mean, I like Gunner. I like Gunner. Jackson Riker. But so we got the tag team match with the ladies, Lacey Evans and Aaliyah. They ended up defeating Dakota Kai and Deonna Purrazzo by that stupid, lame woman's right. They could have given her a better finisher. They really should have given her a better finisher. But yeah, dude, I really dig Deonna Purrazzo's entrance. Like, it's so fitting. It's so fitting. But it's kind of a bummer because Deonna Purrazzo has not won on NXT yet.
Hey, she's got other stuff happening, man. Just wait. Just you wait.
Well, I hope it won't be too long before she gets her first victory on NXT. I mean,
I don't think
she
it's gonna
is
be that long.
signed, but and I do think it's cool that Aaliyah flips over the turnbuckle on her entrance, and I think putting her as a heel has helped her out as well.
I mean, she kind of it's kind of a natural heel.
Yeah,
She's easy to dislike.
yeah, but she does have the in-ring ability. And then, of course, anybody could have predicted this outcome. The champion versus champion match, although it was going really great and back and forth, of course, ended in a no contest because Undisputed Era interfered.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was way too easy. Way too easy. War Raiders came out as well. So it looks like they're going to be feuding with the Undisputed Era as well, and hopefully will lead to a tag team title shot. Because I do see War Raiders ending up taking the titles from Undisputed Era, especially more than Heavy Machinery and dang on Street Profits.
Yeah. Street Profits.
I do like their theme song though.
I mean, I like the Street Profits.
Yeah,
They're fun.
They're cool. They're cool. But the investigation continues on who attacked Aleister Black. They talked with Candice LeRae. It'll be interesting to see at what point will they finally come to the conclusion and actually show who did it. But
Eventually.
yeah. But that's all I have for NXT. You want to add anything?
NXT was pretty run of the mill kind of thing. Nothing too crazy.
Right. Alrighty. They advertised Keith Lee some more too. Thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But so there's something that I saw just recently with ROH. So apparently Cody, who's the new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, he's going to be defending it at Death Before Dishonor television taping against Willie Mack, a.k.a. Da Mack, who was in Lucha Underground. Did you ever watch Lucha Underground?
Yeah, I watched at least the first 2 seasons. I've seen the Mac do some stuff.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, dang, he's getting a title shot? Okay.
That's fine.
Interesting.
I mean, he's definitely not one of them.
Yeah, he's not going to win that match, but I'm just, But man, I want my dang on Motor City Machine Guns back.
I bet you do.
Anyway, so looking back at some of the stuff that took place at New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I did watch Destruction in Beppu and Destruction in Hiroshima. So I did not realize that before the title match that Kenny Omega and Tomohiro Ishii have a 2-2 record against each other.
Weird.
Yeah. So that was a really, really great match. That was for the IWGP Heavyweight title, and it was just really awesome. Just back and forth, like a lot of V triggers, a lot of hard hitting moves. Tomohiro Ishii can always take tons and tons of punishment. I was hoping he would kick out of at least one-winged angel, but nah, that didn't happen. So, but honestly, it was a great match. Did I lose you? I think I lost him. Sorry, folks, for the technical difficulty. Let's try this. Let's try this again. See if I can get Hollywood Cinema back on here. I don't know if I can get him back on here.
Hey,
Hey, you're back. Hello?
uh,
Oh, okay.
was that?
So I was saying that that was a really great match with Tomohiro Ishii and Kenny Omega.
Yes.
That was an excellent match. Um, it has been crazy how Minoru Suzuki and Tetsuya Naito have just been tearing each other apart. Dude, there are some nights where just Minoru Suzuki will just make Tetsuya Naito look like a rag doll, just like he's nothing.
Yeah.
But yet will lose the match.
Yeah. He's Naito's so tranquilo.
Yeah, it's just wow. It's really crazy. But so there's one more that's to take place, and that's the 23rd. That is Destruction in Kobe, which will feature the
Deal.
which that will feature the preliminary match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at the Tokyo Dome.
Mm.
So we know we got that to look forward to. Um, it really looks like. Oh, so I noticed that with the Killer Elite Squad, that Lance Archer doesn't spit and throw water on the fans anymore.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, he's all business now, I guess. And we see ourselves a brand new never open weight champion in Taichi.
Tarche.
Yeah, and you could see that Miho Abe was just bawling in tears of happiness for her man Taichi. Of course, every last bit of Suzuki Gun tried to interfere.
That's what they do.
Yeah. Roppongi 3K tried to help a little bit, but just he was able to put away Goto and take the title, which, you know, it's about time. I mean, he's had the title for a long while now and just really hasn't really been a lot of defenses. Or, there's been some here and there, but just, I don't know. It's time, felt like it was a good time to put the title on somebody else.
Yeah. Been a while.
Because Goto's still going to look strong anyway.
Yeah. You need somebody to feud with.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, Taichi's your new never open weight champion. So, hopefully that'll last for a good while. But just a lot of different crazy tag teams and matchups as well, and still no United States title defense yet. Don't know when that's gonna happen.
Never.
But yeah, I know some of the other events coming up. We got Fighting Spirit Unleashed, which is September 30th and October 1st. Okay. So Juice Robinson will defend the United States Heavyweight Championship against Cody. And the Gorillas of Destiny will get a IWGP Tag Team Championship title shot as they will try to take the belts from the Young Bucks.
Ooh.
So after Destruction in Kobe on the 23rd, that's the next event that's coming up. And then after that, there's something called the New Japan Pro Wrestling King of Pro Wrestling and the Ryugoku Kokugan. I don't know if I said that right, but that's October 8th. And then starting October 16th, we got the Road to Power Struggle.
Power Struggle.
Yeah, so it's going to be another series. But yeah, a lot to look forward to, my friend.
Oh yes, a lot of good wrestling.
Yeah. But anyway, that's about all. That's really about all.
Oh, what?
So, do you have anything you want to add?
No.
All right. So that concludes another episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. We covered quite a bit tonight, but y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, for listening, for supporting, for all that you do to help make this possible.
Appreciate it.
And we look forward to seeing y'all next week.
You know it.
So, from Hollywood Cinema and myself, Blitzball Champ, of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast, y'all take care. See you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.